Hey, guess what? We're back.
Hello!
You may all proceed to flee in terror. Then again, you clicked on this video, so you kind of deserve it. It's Jax back with Zach, and we're gonna do some more Nelson Tethers. We're
Play
gonna
some more puzzles.
we're gonna puzzle some more puzzleage.
Closed. I wonder what happened.
The Varsity Muskrats are still working hard at Hank's window shop. Oh, it's just another. It's another of the past ones.
Alright.
Can this guy reach any?
No, that guy, I don't think can
Reach this guy. This guy, I don't think can reach anything though.
Hmm.
Yeah, so this guy has to be an endpoint because he literally cannot reach anything.
Yep. So
What can this guy reach?
he can reach the guy in the middle left and the guy on top. Oh, I thought you were referring to the guy in the middle.
No. I'm referring to this guy.
I think the other endpoint would have to be bottom left.
Almost.
Okay, start with what somebody you know is an endpoint.
Can't go there. Can't go there.
Has to go to upper left.
Yeah, has to go here.
So,
Can't go there.
no, move that guy down to the middle. Can he hit the one in the middle? No, he can't.
He could hit this guy, and that's it, I think. Unless, okay, he'd also hit this guy. Should have a thought. Let me try something. There we are.
Here we go.
It's not past any glass as far as I can tell. Yay!
We did it.
Top agent. Yay!
Wow, that was interesting. But I figured it out.
That totally explained why the place is closed. What are we doing? Oh right, we want to head back to the diner just to talk to the sheriff because he was being shady.
Yep.
Oh, another
Those
puzzle over
chairs
here.
weren't here before, were they?
Nope. One of them Nordic guys brought them in right after I ordered my pie.
Huh.
Pie that I'm still waiting for.
Something odd about them.
Indeed. Something's spray painted on this stack of Escher chairs. Arrange them to discover a secret message. Oh god, they are Escher chairs. It's terrifying. Oh, they kind of snap into place. That's kind of interesting.
That one might go down.
I think that one goes there.
I think so.
This one probably is going to go somewhere over here. Yeah, there it is. This one go up here. Not there. There. No. Goes near the tip.
Let's put
Leave that one
the
for
other
later.
ones on first.
Yeah. thinking I might have this guy too low.
I think you probably have him right in the shape.
Think so? Alright, well, we'll keep looking.
One probably goes there, yeah.
How we go there? There we are. That's a weird thing.
It is. Yay!
Yeah. Some of these are a little bit weird. What could this strange symbol mean?
That image you just made? That's the symbol those lodge guys use.
Really? Interesting. What do you guys know about Bjorn?
You mean the old hippie who spies on people out by the hotel?
He's one of those old Nordic guys who hangs out at the lodge. Brothers of Skagens or something like that.
Huh.
Brothers and weirdos, if you ask me.
Lodge, huh? I'll check it out.
Keep that on our list. Oh, gum.
How are
Well,
you
do
doing,
these guys
Steve?
have anything new? Oh, they do.
Do you know anything about hidden people?
Collectors will pay a tidy sum for a wooden one.
But you don't believe in them, do you?
Do I seem crazy to you?
You have
Out
another
of
bird
curio-
thing.
They're smart. I once saw a black-bellied whistling duck open a car door and steal a cream cheese Danish.
Wow.
Same rules as before, I think. Oh, hold up. Hold up. It actually told this is different. So,
It what rules. Yeah.
a mallard can carry two gnomes per leg, an owl 1.5, a bluebird 1. Birds may team up on heavy loads, each carrying what they can. Freight must be balanced evenly between a bird's two legs. Lines can't cross or the shipment will become tangled. So an owl's leg can do 1.5. My thought then would be to just just do this. Because mallards do 2 with each.
Yep.
And I believe bluebirds do
Sense.
1 with each, right?
Yeah. That's about right to me.
Yeah, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 5. This is 3, 4, 5, so that should be right. I mean, the owl is easy because you can't have 0.5 of a gnome, so obviously that guy has to both of those legs have to go to the same bag.
Well, that wasn't so hard.
Which
Hello
means these
again,
guys
Daryl.
probably have another
And
one too.
Daryl,
It's Daryl and Daryl.
I don't see the waitress around. Did she go somewhere?
That's a good question. I ordered some key lime about 20 minutes ago.
Okay,
Lori's gone
this
missing.
might sound
Key
silly,
lime
but have you
pie.
guys ever heard
Oh.
about hidden people?
Now I
My
want
cousin's neighbor saw one once.
Oh, not this.
That is
again.
one of my favorite
He swears
desserts.
they're real.
So do those Nordic tree huggers. But that doesn't make it
I-
so.
some. I like
So
pecan
the
pie
hidden
myself,
people are
but
just a bunch
key
of
lime's
makers.
not
Pecan
bad.
pie is
Yep.
pecan
Not
pie is
according to my
really
cousin's
good. It's
neighbor.
just a different kind of good.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. It's like cheesecake.
You two
really
have any
good,
more bugs
different
you need
kind of
boxed?
Actually, yeah, that sounds like fun. Let's box up some more bugs.
Wait, seriously? I was joking.
Let's get to it.
good. Hey, more bugs to box. Same rules as before. Well, let's see.
Okay, so first thing I'm thinking is the entire left row. Just box that up. Or left column.
This whole thing?
That is right.
That's right. That's what I was doing already. Makes sense. I would also think
Um,
this is a thing.
Yeah, probably. And do that with the green hopper on the top, too. No.
That's too much, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. No, that's right.
But does
Right.
it have to be square?
No, not hint. Draw a box. A box can be any size, but it must be 4-sided. Okay.
So,
It does have to
okay,
be square.
so here's what you got to do. Get rid of that. No. Yeah. Box up 6 those green hoppers, and we should be good. 6 spaces. Those green hoppers are in there.
Like that, right?
Yep, and I think we're good, right?
Yeah, it's 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Should be right. Thank you for catching that.
I was like, don't we usually put them in squares or rectangles?
Oh, we messed up somewhere.
Okay, retry.
2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2.
Oh, fewest number of lines. You know what? That one vertical line in the middle, get rid of it.
We have to do it in the fewest number of lines, right? Well, do you want to see if
Try
this
it
works?
again.
Alright. First failure of the Let's Play. And that was why. Only got an excellent on that one, sadly.
Another puzzle solved.
That's a shame.
I checked up on the repairman. He was working at the hotel on the night of the accident.
Alibi checks out, huh?
He's in the clear. He couldn't have been involved. Have you looked into Bjorn and his friends? He seems to be an avid environmentalist. Perhaps the accident is a political statement.
Nah. Bjorn's always been a major part of this community. Since even before my badge was pinning up my diapers.
You wore a sheriff's badge on your diapers?
This is a community that celebrates its Nordic heritage, Agent Tethers. Not one that advocates
That was
violence.
a pretty good one. That was a pretty good one.
Have you heard about this hidden people superstition?
Hidden people.
Haha.
You had me going there, Tethers. A government agent investigating elves and hippie legends.
Yeah. How'd you going there?
Well, alright then. No.
That sounds. Let's wrap it up for today and start fresh tomorrow.
But you haven't really done anything. And we're no closer to getting that factory up and running.
Agent Tethers, I'm not from the big city. Around here, we take our time. Keep our heads clear.
As far as I can tell, everyone's heads are filled with puzzles.
Puzzles are a way to keep yourself from asking questions you don't want answers to.
What does that mean?
Means I'll see you in the morning, Agent Tethers.
Oh dear, we seem to have lost connection. Are you back? Oh, give me a second, guys. Alright, sorry about that. Technical difficulties. Always fun. Also a good podcast. Yeah, it's too bad it was so short.
Bjorn is starting to look more and more suspicious. I just got a tip that he holds secret meetings in a local lodge. I remember seeing something about a lodge on my Scoggins map. I wonder if it's the same one.
Anything interesting out here? No, some gum. The Lodge. Brorskap
Rorschach
av
av
Skogen.
Skogen.
Looks like... Well, they probably
Oops,
shouldn't
did
have
not
made
mean
this
to
a
click there.
puzzle then.
Somebody didn't want us to get in here. Looks like they shouldn't have made it a puzzle then. A straight line from one red dot to another that will slice through every barrier blocking the window. I keep accidentally doing that, clicking one extra time and skipping some text. Interesting. Interesting. It's got to be a straight line.
So
Which means we know it has to come from one of
I
these.
just put that through Google Translate. Brorskap av Skogen.
Mhm.
It's apparently Norwegian for Brotherhood of the Forest.
We know it has to be one of these, or it
Top
can't break
left
this.
to middle to right side. No, top left, or the top row.
Go away. Go away. Yeah, reset.
Here,
This one?
top left to try the right.
Like that?
Yeah, doesn't that hit everything?
Yep. Yes. Hits that. Just barely taps that, but I think that's close enough. That should be
Alright.
everything. I like this. It's like playing a Professor Layton game.
The only Professor Layton game I ever played was Professor Layton and Phoenix Wright.
That was a good game. Had an
It
interesting
was.
twist to it. You're a super slicer. What?
If you want a good look around, you might try knocking on the door.
Sheriff Bog! Oh, you startled me.
Snooping doesn't suit you, Agent Tatters. What are you doing here?
What the heck is going on in there?
They meet regularly and celebrate their cultural traditions. But that's their business, not yours.
There's something about this crew that seems off to me.
Agent Tathers, you're here to get the factory back open, not to question or belittle the beliefs of the townsfolk.
I'm pretty sure I saw Glory Davner in there.
The waitress? I doubt it.
She was standing right there a second ago.
Time
Yep,
to
she
go,
was.
Agent Tathers.
Yep.
Sheriff's
I'll
acting
escort
creepy.
you back to the hotel. Make it an early night and turn in, Agent Tathers. I don't want to see you out here again tonight.
Suspicious.
And trust me, you don't want to be out here either.
Suspicious! This whole town is suspicious.
Sheriff Bog definitely isn't working with me. I'm sure I saw Glory Davner at the lodge.
Oh, there's Miss Davner again. So is it
And now
Mrs.
Glory
but
Davner's
still-
sneaking around town. I'm going to follow her.
Guessing this is going to be another puzzle?
Makes sense.
Just poke around a little bit. I guess not. There's no real place to click except on the snowmobile. There it is. Yeah, it is going to be one. Nelson's still got snowmobile trouble. It's the log puzzle again. Gotta track through all the footprints this time, though. Yep, same as always. So we've got to hit all the footprints. Wait, rules. Do we have to avoid the trees? It doesn't say, but they look like blockers, you know?
Yep. Okay. So that top left to bottom right one. Move it to that one you were just holding. Move it up 2 and left 1 from the question mark.
So you want to come up and go this way.
Yep.
I think I see what you want to do. You want to go like a bounce like this.
Yep.
And probably like this. So we go thump, 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 in.
Yep.
Let's see. Hey, it worked. You are a lot faster at these than I am. I guess it's good I have you along.
I played a board game that I loved as a kid. It was called Ket, and it was basically like laser chess, where all your pieces were mirrored and you had to shoot a laser at the unmirrored part of the other guy's pieces.
That sounds awesome.
So, I wonder if
Glory
they have
was
10
headed
on
toward the
Tabletop
factory. I
Simulator.
gotta catch up with her.
Might have to see it at some point.
I actually have a version of it on Second Life.
Scoggins. Hey, we could always stick around on Second Life again. That was vaguely interesting the time we did it. It's the gnomes! It's the gnome! They see us! Flee in terror! And turn around and there's a gnome. Yup.
Yep.
I wish you could hear the audio because it went full horror movie there. That nose looks broken.
Yep.
And yeah, just so you guys know, he can't actually hear the audio right now because of the screen sharing thing that we've got going. It's being really weird, so he's missing out on all those audio stinks. We're in space. We're in space with a dude holding a gnome hat. I want to ask questions.
That might be a gum thing on the floor.
It is. I want to ask a question. Okay, why is space on one side and the forest on the other? That's just weird.
Where am I? Wait, do I know you? You're the foreman, Isaac Davner. What happened to you? What are those things? The gnomes.
Oh, sudden whispering.
Was that real? Yes? What is it?
Random monkey noises.
Huh.
Let's see. Draw paths to reconnect the loose ends, red to red and yellow to yellow, but be careful not to let the wires cross. A path segment can be run between any two adjoining points. Okay, interesting. Because I don't think we can do this. I don't think that's possible.
Okay. So I do a lot of puzzles like these on this old freeware cell phone nice to have. No. Go down and then over. Yeah.
And then this takes
You
a
got it.
super long path around. Oh, not there. There, you fool. Not there, you fool. Not gonna make me reset it. No, not like that. Like this. Yeah. And this takes the long path around. Because that's the only way not to cross the wires. And there we are. Far more difficult than it feels like it needs to be, but there it is.
Yep.
We are wasting so much taxpayer dollars. So much, so many. Grammar, I can do it. Start by connecting the red wires first, taking the longest path possible, and then simply connect the yellow wires finally remaining. Well, we did it backwards, but, you know, it worked. Ah, and now we're back here. In the lodge.
Oh, what happened?
I found you unconscious in the woods. Did they speak to you?
Did who speak to me?
The gnomes. Some gum. Not that we're ever going to use any.
I'm looking at a photograph of the Brotherhood. Isaac and Mike Lobb seem to be part of this
That's
group, and they seem to be
Shut
friends.
my mouth.
Interesting.
That's interesting. The sheriff had told us that they had a rivalry going on. Not that they were friends. That's weird. Are you alright, man?
An announcement that a spam account has sent files to my Google Drive.
Oh boy.
Okay,
Oh,
I'm
well.
gonna need some real answers now. What exactly is going on here? What's wrong with these people?
They are in deep meditation. If you open your mind and let yourself hear the whispers, there will be no mysteries in life you cannot solve. Speak to them yourself if you want solutions.
What are these little creatures I keep seeing?
They are not
No.
creatures. They are people, older than any of us, living in what nature still exists around us.
Okay.
Isaac Davner's still alive, isn't he? The lock on the factory door. He didn't build it himself. You put it there to keep him in. Or to keep people out. Why?
He has been spoken to. It is actually a great honor to have been chosen.
Chosen for what?
That is not for us to ask.
I'm gonna need a second to question these people.
Do what you must.
That's weird.
You see them, don't you? Listen to their words. Their riddles.
Edward knows it's time to stalk the Windawachi River with cricklebacks. Drag the 4 clutches of fish to release points for keeping in mind these rules. Schools will swim towards the river, splitting evenly in each fork. A school that can't split evenly will be paralyzed with indecision. Marsh marmots will eat all fish that enter their turf. The marmots are either in Mythplix Marsh or Abdominal Swamp, but not in both places. Exactly 16 fish must arrive safely at the river, no more and no less. So, we want to be sure that the exact same number come through here as here. We can do a
Okay.
couple things right off the bat. These 3 obviously go to D because they can't split evenly, and that's the only one that doesn't split.
Yep.
Let's see, now how do we make sure the same amount goes here? Goes
I
in
think
here?
the biggest one will go to B, and let me tell you why. It's the only one that leads straight on to a possible hostile area.
It splits, though. It splits before the hostel. Here's my thought.
We want to make it so that an equal amount will go through Mythpit Marsh and Abdominal Swamp.
If we put this here, that sends 4 down this way. Right?
Yep.
That brings it to 6. This would put... So that puts 6 going into Abdominal Swamp.
Yep.
Do it like this, it'd be 3 and 3. 4, not quite. See, the problem is, if we put it here, Okay, so that puts 4 going down mid-fish. See, this doesn't add up.
That makes it so that 6 are going down. No, 5 are going down Mythic.
It's 4. Then this splits to 2, splits to 1, 5. And then over here you've got 3 and 2. Which is 5, actually, you're right.
Yeah.
3 and
So
2,
I think
yeah.
we just found it by accident.
I think we did. I think we just found it by just clicking things and trying them out. And yeah, and then, well, let's see what makes it through. 4, 1, and 3. That's 4 and 4. It's 8. And then 5 from whichever one makes it through. It's not 16. I might have done my math wrong. I probably did my math wrong. I did my math wrong. I forgot another 3. There's another 3 here. So yeah, that works. It works. The math works. Exactly 5 fish need to run into the marmots. Since the 3 fish clutch can't split in half, it needs to go to D. Can't be the 6 or 8 fish clutch at A, so it must be 4 fish at point A. To make a total of 5 fish. Oh yeah, it couldn't be either the 6 or 8 there, because it wouldn't be able to split properly.
Yeah.
To make a total of 5 fish at both B and C, we need 3 additional fish to go through the swamp, and 4 additional fish to go through the marsh. In other words, it's what we figured out, just done different. He seems to have fallen asleep.
That's a piece of the machine locking the factory. Where did you get that?
All we can do is open our minds. The language of the hidden ones is expressed in puzzles.
The probability is you'll be able to solve Skjoldr's riddle. The blind Lars Jorgensen's mother knitted him 25 pairs of socks. 5 striped, 5 plaid, 5 spotted, 5 argyle, and 5 with owls playing fiddle. Being a teenager...
I know the answer to this right away. I've solved several puzzles like this.
It's so familiar to me, but I don't remember entirely what the answer is. But give me a second.
The answer is enough so that it's impossible to not get a pair.
Yeah, it'd be 6.
Meaning,
It would be 6.
as many as there are different ones plus 1. So
yep,
6.
so it'd be 6. How many socks must Lars pull out before you can be absolutely certain he's holding at least 1 matching pair? It would be 6 because there are 5 different things. So if you pull out the 6th one, you know that it's going to be proper. Yeah, I've done quite a few of those myself. It just... I was mid-reading it when you mentioned it. It's like, oh, brain needs to catch up. Yep. And he passes out and we grab his piece.
That's it. Only one more piece.
Rocks, trees, animals. Do you ever just stop and watch the birds, Mr. Tepes?
Oh shit. Ignore that cursing, but we are going to be cutting the episode. I just realized how long we've been streaming.
Oh, right.
So give me just a second, and we'll be right back.